It's Mylira Green, and you're watching the Superwomen Project. Please enjoy this next episode. So, who are you?
My name is Jessica Simmons, and I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a licensed minister, and I'm a certified hope dealer.
Ooh, hope dealer. Tell me about that.
So I offer hope. 2013, I attempted suicide, and hope was the furthest thing from my mind, from my life. I literally walked around with like this dark cloud hovering over me. And so when my attempt failed, I had no choice but to pick up the reins of hope every day, even when I didn't want to. And so from there, I've just been able to offer hope even in the darkest situations.
Girl, I just got chills in my entire Shondanana, okay? And I'm gonna tell you why. Because a lot of times people will see someone like yourself who is always smiling, always happy, giving people hope, but they don't understand that it's birthed from a dark place. And that's honestly what all of this is all about, because I've been there,
Right.
you know? And it's different on the other side. So now that you're on the other side, what are some things that you're doing in your community to help other people not have that dark cloud?
So I have a women's ministry. It's called Bloom Women's Ministry, because the sunflower is kind of what helped me. The process of the sunflower helped me through my healing stage, and so I help women who are on that stage to heal. I think people forget that in order to grow, you first have to be planted. And when you're planted, you're not planted where everyone can see the hard part of, your process. But when you're planted, you have to go into the dirt. Yeah. And you have to allow the elements and things to help build you and to grow you. And so I kind of help women to kind of find that same place, or help them through the dirty process, and to love on them and to be supportive to them.
Man, I think this is it. We're just gonna wrap it up right here, because you're saying what people need to hear. Like, I think we forget that this journey is not supposed to be easy. This journey is going to be painful. And I had somebody recently, they were talking about, do you want to be a grass seed or do you want to be an apple tree? They said you can plant a grass seed and see the production of it next week, but it's still going to go through the seasons where it's going to die, it's going to be alive, it's going to die. Or you can be an apple tree where it takes about 8 to 10 years for it to actually grow and bear fruit. And once it bears that fruit, it's going to keep coming over and over again. So it sounds like to me, you're definitely that apple tree. So where do you see yourself going with your ministry and all the things that you're doing?
I just want to be the vessel. So a lot of times when someone says, well, where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? Where I want to see myself is growth. Just growing well beyond my pain, well beyond my circumstances, because they come. The Bible even says that tests and trials come, trials and tribulations come. But what I want to see, is for me to continue to grow even in the pain. To grow beyond the pain, to grow beyond the frustrations, and to grow even beyond my fears, because I don't want to be fearful. If I call God, I can't be fearful, and so I want to continue to grow in my call and my purpose.
Man, that's so powerful. And I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about why I even wanted you to be a part of this as a superwoman, because people can look at your life and they can just see the glitz, the glam, the okay, she on the news, okay, she in this thing or she in that thing, but they don't really understand the process or the journey that it even takes to even maintain that. So what would you say to a person that may look at you and say, dang, she's enough and I'm not? What would you say to them when they're looking at your story?
I'll say God does not waste pain. Everything that I've been through was able to birth this moment. All the hell that I've had to endure was able to birth the being on the news, the success. Another thing is, my qualifications are for me. Your qualifications are for you. So what I consider to be enough may not look like enough to the next person, but it's all a part of me believing in myself. And so how you believe in yourself is you taking that mandate every day. I am enough. I've been through enough hell. I've seen enough things, but I'm just going to continue to push forward, even if I don't feel like it. Even if it's a day where there is not sunshine and rainbows. Even if there's a time where those who I thought would support me and back me turn their back on me, I'm still enough. I'm still called. I'm still the chosen one. And so that's what I would tell someone.
Man. So this is the last question I'm going to ask you, and it's specifically for you because I think you're going to get this question. So we all have two definite dates. One is the day that we're born, and the other one we're all going to have this death date. And you shared before that you tried to take control of that death date, but now you're living out that dash.
Yeah.
When that date actually does come, what do you want your dash to say to the world?
When that day comes, I wanted to say well done. Well done. Despite it all, well done. Every hurdle, every obstacle, well done. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to tell you that today. Well done, Jess. Literally well done. Because everything you have endured, even the dark clouds that still sometimes come, because what people don't understand, just because you survived an attempt, don't take away the thoughts. Just because you help other people, don't take away the thoughts. So even in the most darkest moments, I want you to know, if you don't accomplish not one more thing, if you don't do one more thing, you're already going to hear well done, my good and faithful servant, because you serve and you show up even when you don't have it to serve and show up. And that's why, my friend, you're definitely a superwoman and you're enough. So well done.
Thank you.
You're welcome.